Yo guys, what's going on? I'm Tim for The Real Sports Talk. You can hit me up on Twitter at CashKelly_TRST. Yesterday, obviously, MLB season gets going, and it was also the 2-year anniversary of this channel. And I thank you guys again for all your support, and the best is yet to come. And yesterday, also another thing happened, and that was Dwight Howard getting into it with Stan Van Gundy. I guess if getting into it is the right way to put it. Let me explain exactly what goes down. A report came out yesterday from, I think it was the Orlando Journal. It said that Dwight Howard had asked for Stan Van Gundy to get fired. So Stan Van Gundy's sitting there drinking some Diet Coke, responding to questions in an interview, and he gets asked that, and he said, yeah, I was told that was true by upper management. So they're going through asking a bunch of questions. Do you think it's right and everything? And Stan's kind of just putting a good role. And Dwight Howard walks over in the middle of the interview and puts his arm around Stan Van Gundy. Help him out, and that's ironic in itself. Jameer Nelson was one of the people earlier in the season that was saying Dwight was becoming a distraction and kind of ruining this entire season with his contract dispute and wanting out and then not wanting out and things of that nature, that he was becoming a distraction. So Jameer Nelson never came over, so that's more relevant, so I just felt like throwing that in. Dwight Howard standing there, arm around Stan Van Gundy, you see at least twice the size of Stan Van Gundy going. So they started asking Dwight Howard the same questions because Stan Van Gundy had said, yeah, he wanted me fired, and I had heard that from upper management within the Magic organization. So the same question is put to Dwight Howard, and he denies it, and he starts trying to act all funny. And you guys know how Dwight Howard is. I like the guy a lot as a player, and I even like his personality sometimes. But there's a level where it's just gone too far, and I think that this is it. He's standing there smiling, just being a smartass reporter saying, oh, you got so many sources, and then tell me who said this and who I said this to that I want to Stan traded, or fired, I should say. I don't know what his response should have been, to be quite honest with you. I know a lot of people are saying he should have manned up and made and just said to the reporters, yeah, I wanted him fired. You can't do that. You cannot say, oh yeah, I wanted my coach fired. I don't really have any issues with Dwight Howard wanting Stan Van Gundy fired. I think that it's the Magic organization's fault and not Stan Van Gundy. And I think that his issue with Stan Van Gundy is more of a personal thing than the fact that Stan Van Gundy can't coach. But let's say that it is that Stan Van Gundy should be fired. I don't have any issue with him going to the organization. If he's going to stay there, then he should have it the way he wants it, because he is doing them a favor in a lot of ways, because Dwight Howard could go to a better situation, and the Magic have not exactly given him a good situation there. But if he's going to take that situation, I don't have any issues with him saying, yeah, I don't want Stan there. Just wait till the off season, though. That's the only problem I have, is why does this have to come out during the season? And I know that he didn't mean for it to come out during the season, but you have to be smarter than that and know that with the way the media works today, somebody's going to get tipped off, and somebody in the organization is going to say something to a reporter. And Dwight was looking for the reporter there, and he was not there yesterday. Him and Stan were having a good laugh over that. I mean, Stan Van Gundy's fired, and I really do not have much of an issue with that, except the part that really sucks is I don't think he's a bad coach at all. I think he's an above-average coach, and I don't think Dwight Howard's going to stay there. So you're going to end up losing an above-average coach and going to whoever they go to, probably a yes man more than anything, the way the Lakers did with Mike Brown. But you're also going to end up losing Dwight Howard in my mind, because I think the Magic organization, GM Otis Smith, guys like that, have just put themselves in too big of a hole to climb out of in 1 year. Unless Dwight really just decides, it doesn't matter what we have here, I'm going to stay. I mean, if he is willing to go to the New Jersey Nets, and maybe winning isn't all that important to him. But I don't think that if it is important to him, or if he's going to go somewhere that's not a winning situation, that has to be a huge market like Brooklyn, then he's not going to stay in Orlando. But if he's willing to stay in Orlando, or if he wants to stay in Orlando, it's just about winning, I don't think that they can do enough in 1 year to really go out and win unless Darren Williams comes there. And even with that, what if the Magic don't go anywhere next year? What if the Magic are still the 5th seed in the Eastern Conference next year, even in that situation? And that's what I said with him going to the Nets. Yeah, you could put 2 great players together, but if you don't have the amount of depth that is right, you're not in a position to win a finals. And what if Dwight Howard says, you know what, Darren, we had a nice 1 year here, but I don't see myself being able to win a championship here. If I can't win a championship here, and I'm not going to become a huge media celebrity superstar like he wants to be by going to a New York or an LA or one of those type of places, well then it's not worth me staying here. I don't know. Give me guys' thoughts on what Dwight Howard should do this offseason. What the whole or when he becomes a free agent, I should say, which would be next year, or whether he should ask for a trade again during next season. And also give me your thoughts on what they should do in the Stan Van Gundy situation and who is right and wrong, because I don't really look at it as either one of them was right or wrong. I just look at it as